wealth and protect your assets, right? So today we are talking about specifically asset protection. On just yesterday, if you're following this series sequence of videos, there we go. We talked about paying ourselves first. So today I really wanted to focus on asset protection, right? And when we think about asset protection, what does that look like? What does that mean? First and foremost, understanding that we are our greatest asset, right? I mentioned that before. If you watch my videos, you'll hear me say that over and over and over again. We are our greatest asset. So with that being said, how do we protect ourselves? And most importantly as well, are there ways to protect our income, protect our mortgage, right? So I was consulting with a client and they were saying how they were homeowners and they ended up having to take time off of work for injuries and different things that happened, and that they had to that prevented them from being able to make mortgage payments and different things like that. They still own their home, which is great, but there's no equity in the property, right? And immediately I thought about, I have a solution for next time, but I'm doing one thing at a time with my client. So when it comes to income protection and mortgage protection, you do have a few options. I don't want to ever not give people options. With income protection, there is something one can get called disability insurance, right? So you can get disability insurance. Mortgage protection, you can look into adding a rider onto your homeowner's insurance. One of the riders you can add onto your homeowner's insurance is if something were to happen to you, if you were to pass away, that insurance may pay out that property in full, right? So really the rider for your mortgage is a temporary life insurance policy that they've added on that you're paying for monthly, right? Or you can also look into getting life insurance with living benefits. I am a licensed life insurance agent in the state of Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Georgia, North Carolina, and Alabama currently. My mother is my business partner. She is licensed in all 50 states, right? So life insurance with living benefits for those who meet the underwriting requirements of the carriers that provide the living benefits is an option. What the living benefit does is if someone is to become sick or injured, chronically sick, critically ill, critically injured, chronically ill, right? And injury could be someone I know broke their collarbone, someone was in a car accident, anything that prevents you from going to work and earning an income, your living benefits will kick in and either pay you out monthly, or you can get a lump sum up to 90% of what your death benefit is, right? So that's one way to protect your income if you want to protect your income. If you're interested in exploring that, how to protect your income, slide in my inbox, comment on this video, visit the Linktree link for those who are watching or will watch this on YouTube Live, right? Mortgage protection. Mortgage protection comes in a couple of ways. The same thing with the income replacement. You have a mortgage, something happens to you and you can't work, depending on the type of policy that you have, you could either get a monthly stipend or a monthly payment that will help cover your mortgage, hopefully, and some of your other bills, or again, that lump sum that'll help you pay that mortgage, right? So that's a way to help you pay that mortgage. So that living benefit will help pay that mortgage. If you were to pass away, right, prematurely, lately I've been using Kobe Bryant as an example. Let's say there was still a mortgage on their property. If there's enough life insurance there, that life insurance will pay off that mortgage and provide some income replacement for the living spouse or the children, right? So when you think about asset protection, when you think about life insurance, some people only have the insurance that's provided on their job. Is that enough to cover the assets that you have and replace your income? And I mentioned that when I did the term versus perm video, but I didn't go into detail, right? So today I want to go into some detail about that. Is your number one asset protected? One, are you protected if you were to have an income issue, for example, right, using COVID-19? Somebody is diagnosed with COVID-19, their doctor writes it up. Let's say they're an essential worker, they worked in an essential business, but now they have to self-quarantine for 14 days. Whether they have the time off or not, if they have life insurance with living benefits, they call into the carrier, hey, I was given this diagnosis, I have to quarantine for 30 days, I'm unable to work, I've lost income, right? They have some income replacement coming in once that claim is processed. Who makes the determination? How your doctor wrote up your injury or your illness and its impacts on you and your ability to work. How does that differ from mortgage insurance that the mortgager offers? I mentioned that when I first started, so I'll go back. How you doing? So some of the options that I gave are, one, people can get, so some life insurance policies have a disability rider. And then I also mentioned that some mortgage insurance companies offer a rider, right? So that if a person passes away prematurely, the insurance policy will pay out. But what if you don't die? What if you get sick? So the difference is, living benefits is not just for if you die. Living benefits can help you in life. If I were to get sick, chronically ill, if I'm diagnosed with cancer, have a stroke, have a heart attack, I'm unable to work and earn income. No worries. It's okay. If I'm unable to earn income, then the insurance company is either going to pay me out monthly or a lump sum up to a certain percentage, depending on what's going on with me. What you get from, and you don't get it from the mortgagor, you get it from your insurance company. Your lender is not protecting you usually in any way. So that's the difference. You do not have to die to utilize the benefits within your life insurance, right? And then if you have a family, children, etc., great, it's taking care of this property. What do you have to take care of your children and keep some other things going? So that's one of the main differences, but definitely would be remiss if I did not share with people different options that they have, right? So a lot of people that may have life insurance right now outside of your job, I'm not saying your job, outside of your job, you may have a disability waiver or a disability rider, attached to it. Find out what that disability rider entails, because that disability rider usually entails if you were to become disabled, then this monthly payment will pay out, right? With living benefits, you don't have to be permanently disabled or even temporarily disabled per se. It just depends on what happened, how your doctor writes it up, and how it impacts your ability to earn, right? So living benefits are a very powerful tool. You're welcome. Living benefits are a game changer because oftentimes sickness precedes death, right? We may get really ill. I had a family member who battled cancer, and watching them go through chemo, there would have been no way they could have went to work. Luckily, they were retired. No way they would have been able to go to work, right? And eventually you're going to run out of sick time and different things like that. So having something in place that will supplement that income, right? One of the other examples that I use is I have clients who have a home, and both of them, something happened, they became sick, they weren't able to work, they got behind on their mortgage payments, they were able to work things out on the back end, but now they were like, we absolutely know we don't have any equity in our property, right? So this living benefit protects you in life, right? And also in death. And there are other things. So also basically what the mortgage insurance company is doing, most PNC, property and casualty, that's where you get mortgage insurance from, a property and casualty company. Most PNC companies also have life insurance, right? So they are more than likely adding on a life insurance, a temporary life insurance rider onto your homeowner's policy, and then you pay additional for that. So if you were to pass away, your life insurance pays out and it covers the amount that's owed on the property. So in a nutshell, it still is life insurance. This life insurance is a living benefit, and you don't have to die to tap into it, right? So if something were to happen to you, because we're talking about income and asset protection, if something were to happen to you, your income is replaced. You may not have a mortgage. You may just pay rent, or you may just have bills and now you're sick, disabled, you're unable to work. If you have this life insurance policy with living benefits, not saying it's going to cover all of your bills, what you receive monthly, and it's all determined by the total amount of your death benefit. So it's all relative. What you put in is basically what you're able to get out or be able to get out. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask questions, slide in my inbox, message me, email me, visit the Linktree link for those who are watching on YouTube. I don't want to make any of these videos longer than 20 minutes. I want to give you bite-sized nuggets and pieces. So takeaways: you are your number one asset. Make sure you are protecting your asset. Make sure you have some sorts of life insurance outside of your job, right? That life insurance can be in the form of term insurance, permanent insurance. You could be paying as little as $20 a month, as much as thousands a month, just depending on your needs, what you are trying to do, right? I'm going to focus only talking about income and asset protection. So specifically talking to the living benefits that help individuals if they do become sick, disabled, unable to work. You do have the ability to send in information from your doctor to the insurance carrier and call on the living benefits that are attached to your policy. I do represent multiple carriers that offer living benefits. Living benefits are not a guarantee. If you meet the underwriting requirements of the carrier that provides living benefits, then your living benefit is automatically attached to your policy, right? So you do have to meet the underwriting guidelines of the insurance carriers to realize the benefits that that insurance carrier has. So I am jamesiajohnai. You can visit me on my website to contact me. It's my first and middle name.com, jamesiajohnai.com, or you can visit the Linktree link. It is also Jamesia Johnai. You can find me on Linktree, Jamesia Johnai. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, I'm even on Twitter. jamesiajohnai. You all have a great day. Like the video, love the video, share the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, inbox me, contact me through Linktree. I would love to just have a free consultation conversation with you to figure out what is best for you.